Okay, class, the Attack on Marley arc of Attack on Titan Season 4 is now officially over. So let's talk about a couple things. Primarily, why the hell did you do that, Eren? It's very easy to look at what happened, especially spoilers coming up, obviously. Especially looking at the death of Sasha and, everybody else from the Survey Corps that was lost, and saying, Eren, this is your fault. If you hadn't snuck away to Marley and done what you did, then these people would still be alive. It's very easy to see it that way. Very easy to pin all of this on Eren, obviously. However, Eren knew two things. He still has the Founding Titan, which is something that is very important to Marley, which is the entire reason that any of this happened in the first place. And the people who are capable of getting the Founding Titan from him are close to death. So when you put these two facts together, it's very easy to come to the conclusion that Marley and their forces will eventually come back to the island to try to take me because of what I have. They want what I got, and the only way to prevent them from getting what I got is to get them. It's a, get them before you get got type of situation. That's how Eren is seeing things, right? So, all of that being considered, if he had not acted, if he had done nothing, as we already saw, Marley was planning another incursion to Paradise Island. They were going to go after Eren again. So if he had not been there to counter their move, it could have brought an even bigger catastrophe to the island. More people could have died. Eren could have been taken. A lot of very bad things could have happened. Sure, it sucks that Sasha is dead, but Sasha, Connie, Jean, Levi, Mikasa, Armin, Eren all could have died if nothing had been done. So, it's very important that he did what he did. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of, the little bit of mass murder that he did. But now two things have happened. A lot of Marleyan military brass, the higher-ups, the generals, especially the naval fleet, has been completely wiped out. And Marley has lost two of their three strongest Titans. They've lost the Founding Titan, not the Founding Titan, the Warhammer Titan, and the Beast Titan. Neither of those can be gotten back, basically. Sure, you could recapture Zeke, but Marley doesn't know that Zeke is alive. Also, the Founding Titan... What's wrong with me? The Warhammer Titan is with the same person who has the Founding Titan, who they thought was a threat in the first place. So, Marley is in a really tough spot right now. The only weapons they have left are the Armored, Jaw, and Cart Titans. It's not really going to get a whole lot done, especially when the Armored Titan is suicidal and has no will to fight. Now, I don't really know why Eren spared Puck and Reiner. He could have just taken both of their Titan powers right then and there. Maybe taking on that many Titan powers all at once, 3 in one night, would have been too much on him. But for him to just say we're out of strength after all he did was punch Reiner and then just disengage, I don't really know if I buy that. That's kind of strange. Now, as far as why Eren was arrested after this battle was over, basically, he got tired of everybody on the island waiting around like lambs to be slaughtered. Eren does not want to sit around and wait for his fate to come to him. He wants to be proactive. That is something that has always been true about him. He has wanted to go do something. Has he always been able to? No. But this time, he snuck off to Marley and was like, well, I have the Founding Titan, which is the thing that everybody wants to have. So if my friends back on the island care at all about their own survival, they will come get me. They will come rescue me. However, I'm not going to make it that simple. In their mission to come rescue me, we will also severely cripple Marleyan defenses, as well as their, military force. So, if everything goes the way that we want it to, not only can I leave Marley with a member of the royal family, my half-brother, Zeke, who is very okay with this, but also we have a lot of time to come up with something to do to wipe out Marley before they can recover to a point where they can attack us. That's another very important thing. Now that they have the Founding Titan and a member of the royal family, Eren can do whatever he wants. Now, he did have Historia, so he doesn't exactly need Zeke. But if you're not exactly read on the manga, there is something going on with Historia that has not yet been mentioned in the anime. So we'll see if that comes up anytime soon. But having Zeke is probably better because you have somebody that's actually on board with this to a degree. If you're not familiar, or if you're not aware, Eren and Zeke actually had a few meetings while Eren was in Marley, and they were kind of coming up with a plan as to how to end this feud once and for all. The main ingredient in that plan being to use their royal blood and Founding Titan abilities in tandem to basically chemically castrate all of the Eldians so that that race would die off eventually and this whole thing could be over. That element hasn't exactly come up yet in the anime, but that is something that could absolutely play a part in, the second half of the season, because Marley was very afraid of a thing called the rumbling, which if you were watching, then you know what the rumbling is. Basically, Eren can call forth every colossal titan that is inside the walls to march all the way to Marley and just trample everything. Because if you have thousands of colossal titans, and we've seen how difficult it is to defeat one colossal titan, what is Marley supposed to do? Because sure, the rest of the world has weapons that can defeat titans, but we're not dealing with the rest of the world. We're dealing with this one place. Eren has beef with this group of people, and as such, this group of people has absolutely every reason to be afraid of him and his power and what he can do, especially when properly motivated. So, basically, their worst fears ended up coming to life. Now, we could talk about how stupid it is for the events of, Prologue Season 1 to have taken place the way that they did anyway, but none of that is the point. The point is, this is why Eren did what he did, right? He wanted to cripple the Marleyan military, as well as buy themselves some time back on the island. He also wanted to obtain basically power absolute, so now if the ball is completely in their court, they can make the next move, they can strike even harder this time. And he wanted to, I guess he wanted to take the Warhammer Titan. I don't exactly think that was part of the plan, but when the Warhammer showed up, he's like, well, there's only two ways this encounter can end. I kill them or they kill me. So I guess once everything started, he's like, you know what, fuck it, let's just start snatching Titan powers. Let's just do that. But the like I said, the main purpose of what he did was to basically obtain power that they could use against Marley in the future. Because now, as long as they have Zeke and Eren in roughly the same place, anything can happen. He has full command over all Titans. All he's got to do is touch his brother a little bit and be like, I summon these Titans to do this thing, and then that is what will happen. So, we're not all exactly happy, especially his friends from Paradise Island. They are quite upset with him. But I don't really know that what's happening is his fault. That is something that we can get into later. But in case you were at all curious as to why Eren has done what he did, then hopefully this video can clear some of those things up for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.